come and they don't know how to lean and stretch in, or even if they will be rebuked by Jesus himself, that there is a surrogate, if you will, for the moment that leans in for them and with them to show them how to reach and touch the hem of his garment in a way that changes everything. Oh.
Yeah, I know a lot of our girls, sometimes they look at us like these genies in a bottle and they're like, I can't make my electric bill this month or whatever it is. And a lot of times if God tells us to do it, I mean, I can't tell you how many checks I've written, but there's sometimes God saying, get out of my way.
Right,
and let me
right.
show you. But what we've had, in the first semester I ever led, we did the whole semester, and the girls that graduated out, if they couldn't get a hold of me immediately, they started getting frantic of like, I have to tell you about what's going on with my boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, are you okay? Like, but I started realizing that they were looking at me as their source instead of God. And God
good.
said,
That's good.
you have to reroute
good.
this. So
Yes.
then the next semester, I'm like, okay, we're going to do this a little different. So when they come to me for advice or counsel, I'm not going to give them any. I'm going to say, what do you feel like God's saying to you about that? And 9 times out of 10, they'll actually articulate what God actually is probably
Yes,
saying to
yes.
them. But what's different is that God told them. So they just said it out of their mouth and they said God told them. And so I just remind it, so you're saying God
Confirming.
told you to da-da-da-da-da, move out from your boyfriend or whatever. And they're like, yes, I guess I am. And it's the realizing, though, that God is their source, that God speaks to them, that they can go to him in prayer and they can ask him. I'm not their source.
No, you're
And
not.
so I just have to point them in that right direction
right.
and teach them how to have a relationship with God, and he can talk to them and show them, and the Holy Spirit lives inside of them and can guide them into making good decisions. And so whatever life decisions they make, it wasn't that Amy told him to do it, it was
Right.
that God told him to do
Yes,
it. And that
yes.
changes everything,
Yes.
And so we definitely had, and that's just things, you figured out along the way, and you're like, oh gosh, okay, we're just gonna reshift this, and we're gonna teach them that that God's their source, and so
Right.
this is it.
And it
And
is.
yeah.